I'm protected and people should just don't mess with me.
Oh, we don't know what that
Don't
means.
mess with me.
What the hell does that mean? You're from where? Chicago?
I'm from Chicago, Illinois, yeah.
South Side?
South Side.
Oh, well, don't mess with
Born
them.
and raised.
Let's sit on the couch, let's talk it out. Come on, join the show, I'll tell you what I know. Oh, talk about it. It's the best podcast, let's have a blast.
We're back. What's up, friends? Do y'all remember the pandemic? What a time. I mean, honestly, it was such a specific time in my life to where we were home. I was experimenting. I can remember one of those moments that came out of the pandemic was I actually started this Hot Topics virtual show that I was doing with some friends, which was really fun. And today's guest actually started a couple things too in the pandemic, some digital content of his own by creating comical yet educational videos discussing Gen Z in the workforce. And after now receiving over 1 billion views on Gen Z at work videos and all over the press and touring and giving TED Talks. I mean, we're so grateful for him to stop by. But he's been known he's been known as the corporate baddie specifically and has shifted the way in which young professionals view the corporate world. Deandre Brown.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Good.
You put that together. That sounded good.
I write everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I live.
Yeah.
I need to hire you.
Okay, come on. What's going on? How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really good today.
I like these specs.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely new. I usually wear my Tom Ford shades.
Okay.
Well, not shades, glasses.
Glasses, yeah.
So I've been trying to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But these aren't prescription. I have on my contacts. So.
I can't wear contacts to save my life.
Why?
I wear glasses, but luckily I don't need to see too much now. I
okay.
can see you, but if it was a billboard.
Oh, so you're, what is that?
Nearsighted?
Nearsighted, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm just blind. I can't see close, far.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, I want to talk to you. There's so much to cover real quick, and I don't want to take up too much time because we got a lot to go into. But you may mention that your former job didn't understand the meaning behind your content, right? Mm-hmm. So, TikTok knew how that went and everything. But do you feel like your audience understands it, and has it shift?
Absolutely. I think that my message is perceived well to my audience and my followers. I think that I worked in banking.
Yeah.
So banking is very traditional. It's very stuffy in a sense. So I feel like that plays a huge part in the reason why they didn't quite understand my content and think it was, I guess, suitable for the company.
Yeah.
But I think that a huge conversation that happens now is around the fact that even tech companies are way more understanding. But to answer your question about does my audience understand it, I honestly think that they truly understand it. And they even help me to understand it more. I feel like when I started my videos, I was speaking to myself as a Gen Z myself.
Yeah.
And this was just how I felt as a Gen Z and realizing that it landed with so many other people. But then I get a millennial or a Gen X every blue moon that's like, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't do that. I do this too. And so, but I think my audience does understand it. And I think that I'm just growing and my content is evolving. And because of it, it's a lot of work, I guess I can say.
Yeah. How do you block out hate but still receive feedback?
I think that's something that I'm learning. I'm still working on. I think that when I started making videos, being a Black gay male, I was prepared for you're gay, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But I wasn't prepared for people taking my content and perceiving it in a way in which it wasn't meant to be perceived. So it was hard dealing with the hate.
Yeah.
It's because it was hard dealing with the hate when it came to constructive criticism as well. It became more of a thing where I'm going to just block that out too. I just don't want to hear anything unless it's love and praise.
Yeah.
But I'm working on that. And I think that with my friendships and the people around me and just the creator community that I've built, people, I receive that well. And even with my management, my mom, everyone, I have a really good support system and a good community around me that really helps with me, different between what's good, what's constructive, and what's just hurtful and mean.
How often do
People
people
are mean.
Oh, the people are mean?
People are mean.
Spread kindness. Do you feel like you're mean sometimes?
I don't think I'm mean.
Okay.
I don't think I'm mean. No one says I'm mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We can go with it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm mean?
I don't know. I just met you. No, I don't think you're mean. How often do people slide in your DMs?
What do you mean by sliding my DMs?
You know,
Like,
hey,
you know, like,
what's
oh, I
up?
love your content.
Can I get to know?
Oh,
Pull up.
see,
Not you just got one on the cup way over here.
I don't keep track.
So many.
No, it's not so many. It's just, I just don't, unless, because you know, you have like, okay, I'm sure you're familiar. Like you have DMs, then you have like the request, and then you have like the hidden request.
Yeah.
So I mean, people say stuff in the hidden and the request. And it's
Do you
like,
ever go over there and like just browse?
Sometimes I used to.
Okay.
Until it got dark, and I was like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore.
Okay.
And then I like turned off my DMs on like TikTok and Twitter.
Yeah.
Because those are just like, well, not TikTok as much, but Twitter's like we know how Twitter is. So I just like kind of turned off.
How is Twitter?
Twitter is a very interesting platform for many reasons.
Are you talking about because there's porn on there?
That, but also because
Political views?
yes, and people just not. I mean, everyone's just spew so much hate on that.
Yeah,
site.
for sure.
And I really hate it.
Yeah.
So I turned off my DMs there because not so much for the hate, but just I don't want to wake up and just see certain things on my,
You got to protect your space.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your type?
I think it's changing. My type is changing. If you ask social media, they'll tell you, oh, he has to be with somebody who's like, I guess, super dominant or whatever the case may be. But that's not me anymore.
What is you?
I don't know. I think that I am okay with trying things. And I'm, how do I say this? I'm evolving.
We love an evolution.
I'm evolving.
Okay, I love that for you.
I'm evolving.
You talk about
okay with
you. That's a great way to put it. You talk about like what you spend, and like you like a designer good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And we see people get attacked every day. Do you think about your safety in this lifestyle that you are promoting on social media?
You know what? I do. And it made me actually calm down because when I first started, like I did well. I was in corporate America, but I mean, not like how I'm doing now. Thank God. But what I will say is that it makes me more cautious of the things that I do say. Like I know like there's this huge trend on TikTok where people do like what I spend in a day.
Yeah.
I would never do that now, like in the space that I'm in now. But I am cautious sometimes. And there was like this thing online and people were finding out where I lived. And it makes me nervous sometimes. And you hear stories about like influencers getting robbed and stuff like that. But, I'm protected and people should just don't mess with me.
Oh, we don't know what that
Don't
means.
mess with me.
What the hell does that mean? You're from where? Chicago?
I'm from Chicago, Illinois, yeah.
South Side?
South Side.
Oh, well, don't mess with them.
Born and raised.
What's the number one rule that you live by, though?
Number one rule that I live by is being elite.
Ha! Yes.
That's
elite.
the number one rule I live by.
Being elite.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to, should I expand upon that?
I know what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about this podcast set, right?
Okay.
Is this up to your elite standards?
This is elite.
Okay.
You remember when I came in, I was viewing around. I'm like, okay, this is cute. I love the photos.
Okay.
I mean, we have cute scents. It smells good in here in the room. Like it's nice.
All right,
the
so it's
ambiance
elite.
is cute. We have champagne. It's elite. It's an elite set.
Gotcha. What is the best way to get a new job? You're the corporate baddie. What's the best way to get a new job?
I think the best way to get a new job is to go into jobs with yourself in mind and not necessarily the company and trying to impress them in mind. And I think that's important because when people get new jobs, we want to make sure that it's a place that we want to be at. Because you spend majority of your time at your job than you do with your family, friends, etc.
For sure.
So you want to be at a place you enjoy. And I feel like when people go into interviews, they're like, well, I need to impress them and forget that,
That champagne.
And forget the champagne. And forget that, no, they also need to impress me.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm always like advocating and rooting for like making sure you're asking tons of questions within these interviews and things of that sort, because, you matter and you're the most important thing at your job, whether they tell you it or not. So, yes.
Yeah, I love that. Well, you advise people to follow their hearts and create their own happiness, right? On social media. Do you think that folks on Zeus Network that are fighting for TV are following their hearts?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm going to answer that. I think they are following their hearts to an extent. And I say that because some people want attention and there's nothing wrong with wanting attention. Like, we all have dreams and aspirations. However, it's hard for us to reach those and to reach our dreams and aspirations and to get there. So while some people may, like, for example, my content, I did it because I was really passionate about helping people get into corporate America.
Yeah.
And I got great feedback because of it. Some people don't necessarily know where they fit in, but they know that they're a part of it. So I think that they go to sources and go to different outlets that will allow them the opportunity to show themselves. Yeah.
All right. What was the video or the moment that you knew that your life was about to take a change? Do you know that one?
Yeah, I think it was my first Gen Z at the Workforce video because it was like being posted everywhere. Yeah. Like, it was everywhere. I was like, oh, okay. And that's when I knew, like, okay, things are about to change. Yeah. I had a feeling. Yeah. I really just felt it and it happened.
My former coworker, Rachel, loves you. And she Rachel. Right. She would always send me your content in the middle of a meeting.
Not in the middle of the meeting. Those watching, do not utilize your phones. Actually, use your phones when you want to use your phones.
Yeah, do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do.
Do you volunteer?
Volunteer, like do volunteer work?
Yeah.
I did. So actually, funny story, when I was at Morehouse College, that's where I went to college. Okay. I was a Bonner Scholar. Oh. And a Bonner Scholar is basically a scholarship that you receive for doing community service. I'm also a Boy Scout, so that's like...
Really? No, let me tell you something. I had just went to the store today, and I bought 3 packs of the Girl Scout cookies.
Girl Scout cookies. Which ones, though?
I bought the lemonade ones. Okay. I bought the Samoa, the little coconut one. Okay. And then I bought the Thin Mint. Which one? What should I get? I had the shortbread, but they gone.
I'm so like traditional. I like the vanilla ones. What are they called?
That's the shortbread, ain't it?
No. It's like a vanilla... I'm trying to make, I don't know what it looks like.
The s'mores?
It's not a s'more. It's just literally vanilla.
We're going to find it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so they're selling like the cookies?
Yeah, it's Girl Scout season.
Is it?
Yeah.
So Boy Scouts, we did popcorn.
For real? I've never seen a Boy Scout at the store.
Really?
No, why? Y'all weren't working as hard as these women out here.
Because it's popcorn. Like, Girl Scout cookies popcorn. Like,
people like popcorn?
But I mean, I could go to... the store and get popcorn for cheaper than paying a Boy Scout $80 for a bag of popcorn.
But y'all still wasn't hustling like these women out here. This is a testament to say that women be out here grinding.
They be out here working. They do.
And here we are just sitting on our asses just saying, y'all don't want this anyways. Have you ever seen people trying to replicate or emulate your content style and, trying to break through like you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's your response?
I have. And it's always... people who don't look like me.
They white?
Yeah. Yeah, those are the ones. I don't care. Like, there have been times where, like, there's been other people of color who've done it. And I don't mind that. But it's when it's like, because, what I've realized is, like, the people of color that do it, they still add their own twang to it. So it's not me. But the white people that do it, it's literally like, bar for bar.
Copy paste.
I'm like...
my God.
And then they always get more views than me too, which is actually annoying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about that. What's your favorite drink of choice?
You know the answer to this. Everyone knows the answer to this. An espresso martini, because it's the elite's go-to.
Are you ever going to change it up?
No. Actually, I'm not going to change it up because I'm working on a very fun and special project.
Right. Don't
with
never
it.
change it.
So
Get that
it's
money.
only gonna get better from here. But people have to make it my way. And when I go to restaurants, I was at this place called Joey's DTL.
Downtown? Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Darnell, you like Joey's?
I love Joey's.
Mm-hmm.
It's become my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Cause I used to love Soho House. But I stopped going there as much. So now I go to Joey's a lot. And I always tell them how to make my espresso martini. And bartenders actually get really mad when I do that. But it's like, this is how I
So
like
do you
it.
do, because I don't know, do you do the vodka or, because I like an espresso martini, but I do tequila.
Yes.
Really? Okay.
I love people that love it with tequila because there's no other way to do it, really.
There's no other way
But
to do it.
I'm telling my secrets here. You have to add whipped cream to the
in the shaker? I didn't.
You have to add the whipped cream.
Yes.
And in the shaker, and it really takes it like up a notch.
Okay.
Like it's actually way better that way.
Wow. What's the right way to ask you out?
The right way to ask me out is to not do it through social media. I think I've gotten to a point where I'm very much over. I've had my fair shares of like dating and going out and meeting people through media, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to school in Atlanta. I went to Morehouse,
So you've been dipping in and doing it.
To a reasonable extent.
Okay.
Yeah. But so I think I'm now in a place where I just need somebody who's going to, can I give you a perfect example?
Yeah.
It was at Joey's too. I was with two of my other friends.
The waiter.
No, it wasn't a waiter.
Okay.
It was a guy sitting at the bar, and me and two of my friends were sitting at a table.
Oh.
And he kept staring at me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe he knows who I am or something. He was leaving, he comes over and up to the table. And keep in mind, okay, so here's the table. This is the table, right? So here I am.
Yeah.
Here's one friend. Here's the other friend.
Okay.
And then there's the front of the table.
Okay. Yeah.
He comes, intercepts, and reaches over the table with my friends there and shakes my hand and like, how are you? And he said, you're so beautiful.
And you like that?
I loved it.
Good.
But I shook up.
What'd you say?
I shook up. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Because no one has ever like done anything like that, before. So I literally was like, oh, thank you. And then he like walked away because I wasn't like giving him anything. So if he's out there listening and you just happen to remember me, like, please.
I'm hollering.
Because that's what I like. Like, I want someone that's bold and is going to like speak to me in person. I feel like with social media nowadays, people just think
behind the phone.
Yeah, like, oh, let me just DM. And then the worst is like when they see you in public and then
don't say nothing.
Don't say anything. Then you get home.
And then say something. I saw you at such and such.
Like, be effing for real.
I told you I went to the Potter's house, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I went down to the church.
Okay.
And I was there. And then somebody had said, hey, I saw you at church. I didn't know if you was really here in Dallas, but like such and such and such and such. No.
But they also were in the church. So I feel like you have to give them some grace. No?
Praise the Lord. Yeah, you're right. All right, fine. My gosh. What has been your journey in self-correcting since you've been a public figure?
My journey in self-correcting. Elaborate.
In self-correcting. So you are now a public figure. You was in the corporate world minding your business, still being elite, but now you're in front of the camera. And so is there any self-correction that you have to do or that you've done now that you are all eyes on you?
I think I just, as far as self-correcting, I kind of listen.
You want to say you're perfect already? Go ahead.
No. I'm nowhere near perfect. I don't think I'm perfect at all. But I think my self-correcting is more dealing with how I handle things like going forward.
Yeah.
So like if something does go down on social media or depending on how it is, like I'm a person like up until like certain events that have happened, I used to think everyone just loved me. I'm like, how do you not love me? Like,
what happened?
Oh, I just like was on social media and people just had a problem with me and said like I'm unrelatable, which happens to a lot of Black creators once they make it to a certain space, then they're unrelatable, et cetera, et cetera. And I allowed it to get to me, and now I'm just at a place where I've just worked on really just zoning out the hate. But as far as do I feel like I have to do any self-correcting on like who I am? No, I think I'm just the same person that I was prior to all of this. Literally, nothing has changed besides me living in LA because I wasn't in LA.
Right. Do you think about cancel culture though?
I think that it's something that I won't say every influencer, but I think that it's something that a lot of us think of, especially as Black creators, because people are so quick to do it, like to cancel you.
Right.
But I'm also starting to realize that cancel culture doesn't really exist. It doesn't, because like literally there's so many people who have been canceled, but they still continue to thrive.
Monique is back.
Right.
There you go.
Perfect example. I mean, I could name so many, but it's just like, I think people just need something to do and talk about. Yeah. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Did your parents set you up for success and like financial literacy, or your mom? And was that the thing, or you've been learning as you've gone along this journey?
Set me up for success. I think my mom did a really good job. She basically raised me herself.
Yeah.
And I went to really good schools my entire life. I'm very open about that. I had a good upbringing for the most part. But I think as far as this new journey that I'm in, I don't think that a parent fully understands it, you know? I think that she's phenomenal now. She's like very understanding and she's here for it. But at first, like when I was in the process of like, quitting my job and doing all that thing, she's like, are you sure you want to do that?
No,
like,
they do that.
You know? Yeah. But I think that's just parents being parents. You know, they always want the best for you. So they're going to always.
Do you want kids?
Oof. That's a question.
I know you got your dog.
It's funny, people, because I actually was having a conversation with my friends about this yesterday. I don't think I want children. Mm-hmm. It depends. I don't know. I think I'm still so young. So it's like, it depends on where I am at in my life if I'll have children or not.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I'm going to be doing a lot of great things. Probably on television, a few books out. I like to call myself the Black gay Steve Harvey.
Oh, a jack of all trades.
We don't have a Black gay Steve Harvey.
I was rooting for that. So we're going to have to fight it out.
Well, we don't have to fight out. We'll do it together.
Oh.
See you at the top.
Okay, there we go. Okay, got you. What is your fetish?
Fetish. I guess it's so weird. But I kind of like, oh my gosh. I like feet.
You do toe play.
Toe play?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say toe play, but I like feet.
So you suck on feet, or you want yours sucked on?
Both.
Okay. Have you ever wrapped your feet around the thing and gone to work?
No. Okay. That's too far.
Okay.
That's too far.
That's too much.
Yeah, but I'm just, and I like nice feet. And I like okay feet.
You want to pour chocolate on them?
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Caramel?
Probably caramel. I'm a caramel person. I don't really like chocolate.
Whipped cream?
Something about whipped cream in the bedroom just...
Yeah. You've tried it.
No comment.
What was the worst date that you went on?
I've had a lot.
Really?
I've had a lot of bad dates.
Oh.
I think the worst was in college. I was in college and I went on a date with this guy. And I was in college. I didn't have money like that. And we went to a nice restaurant. He was like, yeah, I want to take you out, blah, blah. I ordered everything I wanted. And then he went up. Well, once we were done eating, he got up, went to the restroom, and he never returned.
Did you ever see him again?
No, I was like blocked and everything. And I had to like kind of handle like the bill and stuff.
In college?
I was like a freshman. So
Did you have it though?
I didn't, but I just called my parents and I was like, yeah, I need this.
That's messed up.
Yeah. So that was like.
And you never seen him again?
No.
In college, y'all didn't go to the same school then?
No. I've always been someone like, I dated people who were older than me.
Yeah.
So he wasn't like in college.
Damn, he was 40 doing this?
Wasn't 40.
Jesus. Oh my God. That is embarrassing.
It was very embarrassing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
And I was embarrassed too and that's a lesson to people watching. Don't go on dates when you don't have like the money just in case something does happen, because like I went on a date, didn't have it. And like, if I didn't have a mom that was there, what was I going to do? Wash the dishes or run out?
I always wondered that. Like, if you don't have enough money, you know, like my mom always joked, be like, you're going to go back there and wash some dishes. Do y'all literally go back there and wash some dishes to pay off the bill?
Yeah, I don't know.
I need a waiter to chime in on the show.
No, because that is a good question.
No, for real.
No, really.
I'm about to ask them that when I go next. Okay, wait, can I ask you this? Which Beyonce show are you going to go to?
I'll be at the first one, September 1st.
I really wanted to go to the birthday show.
The birthday show.
Her birthday show, she added it. It is on her birthday is the 4th.
Okay.
4 is her number. September 4th in LA.
I didn't know she added another show though.
But I also want to go to the one in Kansas City because she never went to Kansas City.
Mm.
You know, it's a whole thing. So I'm trying to process it.
I think you should do both. I mean, you could never see too much Beyonce.
You can never. This is true.
You know?
This is true. Okay, so can you play a game with me?
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I have these things here for you, okay? And you're going to pick it up
okay.
one by one.
I'm scared.
I'm going to give you a scenario. You're going to walk me through it. It can be real fast. It's called Corporate Baddie Say What.
Okay.
Okay, that's your name.
Corporate Baddie, yeah.
You were talking about consulting and stuff. And so you're going to, okay, so what's the first one?
Okay.
Hold it up to the camera. Give them the whole thing. Elon Musk, right? Okay, Elon Musk makes a statement that he is done with the Twitter having everyone on the app and only allows people in the sex industry on the app. Corporate Baddie, what do you say to that?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah?
I'm here for it.
Really?
I mean, Twitter is all over the place right now anyways. Like, I mean, everyone's verified. Everyone, like, there's just a lot going on Twitter. Where it's like, I mean, you might as well, will people get paid though?
No.
So there's no...
No.
So you just post it. I mean, hey, it's a good marketing source. It'll get people to where you do your paid content.
Now, can I ask you an adult question?
Maybe. Maybe you can.
Do you go to the Twitter to, get your content?
I'm gonna insert my Fifth Amendment right.
So
that'd be my answer.
Who's next?
Okay.
Paris Hilton.
Yes.
Sliving. Hilton appoints Paris Hilton over all businesses and as acting CEO. And her first order of business is issuing that all employees have to put "that's hot" in their email signature. What do you say to that?
I don't. First of all, okay, I'm getting technical, but I don't even see her wanting to. It be anyways. I don't know. I'm kind of here for it.
You're kind of here for it
because I think it makes it less stuffy. You know, it's like, oh, we have a cute little signature. I just don't know how. I mean, hey, she's a businesswoman, so maybe she probably can do it.
She is. You know, she has this new phrase or this new one. It's called "That's Smooth."
That's smooth.
Yeah, she just posted about it this year.
And what does that mean?
That's smooth, you know?
Like that's cool?
It's
like
cool.
That's smooth?
Yeah, it's smooth.
She's just so creative. Like she takes things that are already existing and she just makes it a thing. Right. And I live for that.
Yeah, okay.
Repurpose it. Right.
It's like those people taking your TikToks trying to make it their own.
Oh, yeah. Well, that happens to all of us, especially people of color. But that's a whole nother conversation.
What's next? Auntie.
And we call her Oprah Auntie now.
What do you call her, mother?
I just say Oprah.
Oh, okay.
That's my auntie. But Auntie Oprah, that's cute.
Auntie.
I live.
Auntie O.
Auntie O.
That's when you really are related. Oprah announces to her company that she is ready to get back in the office with one work day a week, and it's going to be on Friday. What do you say to that?
I'm here for one work day a week. I think that this whole idea of hybrid is really sticking. I know that people probably have an issue because it's like, oh, it's on a Friday. But I mean, if you're working from remotely every other day of the week, like you can come in on Friday.
On Friday?
On Friday.
Okay, so let's say 4 days a week. People are going for that, right?
So now there's like this thing that's a conversation that has been happening a lot recently about 4-day work week. So basically you work every day but Friday.
But she's saying come in on Friday. So now we start and work on Tuesday? No Mondays?
That would be actually dope too.
Hey.
Because then you can party Sunday and then Monday, nothing happens on Mondays anyway. So you have a day to relax.
And you like to party on Sunday?
I like to party every day.
Okay.
Don't tell everybody I said that.
Oh, okay. What's next? Last but not least,
Dun, dun, dun.
Microsoft, the company. Microsoft hires you as a consultant for Gen Z retention, but says that they want you exclusively for $500,000 for 6 months. Corporate baddie, say what?
I think I would say no. I don't think that's corporate baddie approved, because I just think that, when you are a consultant for these companies, they're taking all of your knowledge, everything that you are providing to this company is now belongs to them. I'm sure there's ways in contracts where you can go around that, but I feel like what I can offer and the advice that I can give is worth more than $500,000. And I don't know, but I love Microsoft. I'm actually I partner with Microsoft. So it's one of my favorite partners that I work with. So I have to say that as well. But no, I don't know Microsoft. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more cash for that.
A little bit more.
I know
cash.
y'all got it.
They can shake something. Okay. Oh my God. Well, thank you for playing the game.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
The people can keep up with you.
Where can people keep up with me? Oh, people can keep up with me on social media. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I'm Dre Brown. LinkedIn, for corporate baddies. And not corporate baddies. Deandre Brown, just my name. That's where I can be found. And I just realized that I put your papers on the floor. That's so rude of me.
No, leave it there. Leave it there.
That's so rude of
We'll
me.
get that later. We'll do the production thing. Really quick, LinkedIn. You're on LinkedIn, right?
Yes.
People go to you for LinkedIn and stuff.
Yes.
They check out. So let me tell you this. I have been trying to get a new job and I was applying on the LinkedIn.
Okay.
Nothing's really happening on there.
Really?
No.
That's what you think?
Yeah, well, I have a very, very robust resume.
Okay.
Right? So maybe we can talk about this off mic.
Okay.
But I'm gonna need them to start answering my chats.
Your chats.
Yeah.
Well, usually they say that when people aren't coming to you on LinkedIn and because they want you to, they're looking for people that works for the company.
Some people have come to me.
Okay, but if it's not who you want to be, usually it's because there's something wrong with your LinkedIn page.
Damn.
It's literally like a digital resume. So it needs to be up to par. It has to be every bell and whistle, because that's what's going to attract companies to you. And when you send people companies emails or, I don't know how you do it. They do it now, DMs, whatever. They actually look at that stuff.
Oh.
So they go to your page and they see.
You gonna charge me for this if I ask you to do it? Fix it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
A hefty fee.
Hefty fee.
I do it to you. I'll help you for free.
Well, thank you for being here, like I said.
Absolutely.
I don't have nothing left in here, but cheers.
Cheers.
To you.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey friends, thanks so much for tapping into this episode. Make sure you subscribe, like, and follow for more right here on YouTube and wherever you stream your podcast. Oh, and visit archiej.com and follow me on social media at archiejspeaks, okay? And don't miss our weekly conversations right here on the Archie Podcast. Get into it.